I'm really conflicted on the relationship with my mom. Like, one minute she fuck with me, next minute she don't. Especially if we're like out together, hanging out, going out, something like that, like going out to eat or something like that. You know, the second she get a call or text from my sister, like her whole attitude towards me changed, right? And she's always been closer to my sister than me. Like, I don't know if she's scared of her or what, but like, it's just something very off, and everybody sees it, right? Everybody fucking sees it except for her. She the only person that don't see it, but everybody sees it. But all the shit she say to me, she don't say to my sister. So, you know, when she don't want to do certain things, she'll hit me with the, you know, y'all are grown and I want to enjoy my life. I never get to enjoy my life. And I've been really sitting here for days thinking about that shit, right? And I'm like, you know what? That's a fucking lie. Because when she had us for the summertime, she would drop us off at my granny house, where we had to shit in a fucking bucket and throw our own shit bucket over the fucking fence. And how my granny would lock us out the house to go to the grocery store and be out for an hour, 2 hours, and we have nowhere to go to the bathroom. And then we would have to ask the neighbors, and then like the neighbors would tell her, and then she would literally hit us with a switch over and over and over and over and over again for going to the bathroom or being thirsty or being hungry when she locked us out for hours. Or the fact that she was hitting us with switches, or the fact that she wouldn't feed us that often. And, you know, my mom used to be like, oh, she'll still tell you. She'll like, I didn't know. But, like, that's your mom. You tell me all the story. That's the crazy thing about my parents. Y'all sit here and tell me that you don't know how your parents are, but then tell me all these fucked up things your parents used to do. There's no way you didn't fucking know. You just didn't want to take care of us for the summertime. And you could have just said that. So, no, you got to enjoy your summers while we were being abused. Which a lot of y'all didn't even fucking know that. Y'all didn't even know that we had to do shit like that. Which is why y'all, it's just crazy because y'all so quick to fucking judge me. Or the fact that she would hire a babysitter so she can go out with her boyfriends. Or go out. Or spend the child support money on boots. How do I know? Because I desperately wanted my parents' love and affection and attention. So I paid attention to every fucking thing they did. And it still wasn't enough. It'll never be enough. And then, you know, as I'm sitting here thinking about that shit, I'm like, you know what? What's even crazier is that this is the same lady that think I'm a hoe. Like, the comments that her and my sister had made about me being a hoe was fucking crazy. Because she used to get so mad at me when it was just me and her out, and grown-ass men would try to talk to me as a middle schooler. She wouldn't get mad at them. She would get fucking mad at me. Even now, like, when we be out and about and everybody be staring at me and stuff, because I'm pretty, right? You don't have to agree. That's okay. I be looking nice and decent sometimes. So like, people be staring at me and stuff like that, and it just seemed like she catches the attitude with me. But I used to really, and my mom and my sister don't know this, but I used to really look up to them when I was younger, because like it was kind of like F the relationship, F the BF. If they pissed me off one time, they cut off. I really used to believe that until I grew up and realized, no, it's when you can get a boyfriend, if you can get a boyfriend, and then like you cater to them and ignore all your other responsibilities, put on this facade, and then like when you can't get one, then it goes back to the, okay, well, I leave them when they piss me off one time and all this other stuff. Y'all was calling me hoes and stuff because people was attracted to me, because people like me. That's crazy. And I'm not trying to throw shade at nobody, but like I'm sitting here thinking like I'm going back and forth with myself on a relationship with my mother. I always knew I wanted to cut my mom off, especially when I realized like she hate me and she's never gonna fucking change. But like it's something in me as a mother, like, you know, as I see my own child, I wouldn't do half the shit. First, I would do half of the shit they did. Some stuff I feel like was just, you know, valid. I understand. But a lot of that shit they did to me, I will never do to my fucking kid. And I took accountability, and I got therapy. So when I'm sitting here thinking about all this shit, I'm like, damn, like, y'all just be lying to me like I'm stupid. And I be going with it, and then I be thinking about it. And I be like, no, bitch, you're not stupid. These people think you're stupid. And these people really, and what's crazy is every time I try, now my sister get to be like, fuck you and all this other stuff, die bitch and all this other stuff, right? And everybody's just like, oh, they're gonna complain about it to me. Like, okay, well, she said this and she said that. And I'm just sitting there like trying to be a supportive daughter, right? And I'm, you know, rooting for them. And I'm like, yeah, that's not okay. And then you turn around right back up her ass, and then you talking shit about me. Like, I did something to you. Man, it's so fucking crazy. And as I'm like sitting here realizing a lot of shit, I just think it is beyond me. Because in all reality, I didn't deserve none of this shit. I don't care what y'all want to fucking say. I didn't deserve any of this shit. Yeah.